Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Box of Four podcast. Today's episode will discuss the topic of New Year's resolutions, which I think is quite fitting, considering it is the new year, 2022. To kick off today's episode, I will start with a quick introduction of the members, and then we can move right into New Year's resolutions. I'm Kai.
I'm Chase.
I'm Finn.
I'm Logan.
So, Finn, or anybody really, do you have a New Year's resolution for this year? Something you want to stick to till 2023?
He
I'm
goes
gonna,
no.
I'm gonna shoot it off to Chase first because I have a pretty controversial opinion on New Year's resolutions.
Okay, Chase,
Oh.
what do you have to say?
Okay. Personally, I had trying to make more time for myself was my New Year's resolution, which is kind of broad, but it also encompasses a lot of things that I need to get better at, like time management or getting homework done quicker, which is time management, but also just like trying to work on OCD to free up more time for myself. So that was mine.
So, like,
Okay.
more time for yourself, you mean like just like in general to do like
Yeah.
free activities,
Mhm.
you know? Okay, I get that.
I'll
Finn.
I'll take the mic now. I for one like respect the balls off. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I respect the balls off of people who do New Year's resolutions. I think it's really cool because it shows that they actually like want to make change in their life and stuff, and I think that's really sick. But for me, New Year's resolutions has like never worked. It usually fizzles out by the first couple months.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I do have things I want to get better at this year. Like I like Chase want to make more time for myself and doing stuff that I want to do. I also want to make more time to like hang out with family and with friends. And I guess this podcast is going to be a good way of doing that with friends. Because I felt like last year, especially during quarantine, I was very much by myself and I didn't make enough of an effort to like hang out with people. So that's something I'm trying to work on.
As for me, I mean, I'm kind of on Finn with this one. I've never really stuck to a New Year's resolution. But I guess something I want to continue into this new year would be my current weightlifting program training because I've stuck to that since the beginning of the school year, I guess, and I'd like to just continue on with that. It's been very helpful, physical, mental, and socially, I guess.
Yes, I am also doing the same weightlifting program as Kai, but I only
Yes,
started like
sir.
a week and a half ago, and it's actually very helpful. That's another thing I'd like to get better at this year is I need to put I'm a pretty skinny guy, so I'm trying to put on a little bit of muscle. So I already have gained 3 pounds of muscle since starting this thing, so it's
What a
pretty good.
guy.
We're very
I do know
excited.
it's muscle.
My mom has this fancy scale that shows like body fat and muscle percentage, so
Awesome.
pretty valid.
Logan,
Uh,
you said you didn't have a New Year's resolution?
no, because I'm perfect.
Oh, true. Good point. My bad.
Do you
Yeah.
think, you know, do you think other people should have New Year's resolutions, like to fix themselves since you're so perfect?
Let's see here. No, I mean yes, as long as it like doesn't involve me. Like, don't do the fitness New Year's resolutions because I don't like seeing all this new people at the gym. It's like annoying, and just don't go there.
So you think that
Yeah.
they shouldn't go to the gym just because Logan doesn't want to see them there? That's the
That's
Logan
correct.
logic?
That's correct.
Okay. Um,
That's fair, I guess.
I mean, it does make sense.
The
It does
logic,
make
Yeah.
sense.
the logic is
And-
there.
You have to you need to stay safe, so you got to stay home. Don't get COVID. So work out at
Yeah,
home.
we'll see how that worked out with you.
Yeah, we'll see how that worked out with you, Logan. I also think I read someplace once. I don't know if this is true anymore, but like in the population of gym memberships in like January as opposed to December is like double because people are trying to come back and then they just fizzle out by the end of the year. So that makes me like wonder how effective it is. Obviously, it tends to have like a good effect on people's mentality about it because you do see people like being successful with their New Year's resolutions and fitness and stuff, but it never seems to pan out for the whole year, and it continues to be a like I'm trying to be better this year. Is that like do we think that that's like an effective strategy, or does it need work?
Well, I've never completed a New Year's resolution, so
Neither have
I
I.
don't know. A whole year is like maybe a little too long to stay committed to something. So
Yeah, do like a 3-month resolution.
I feel like
every
a lot
3
of
And I
months.
people
mean, I
haven't
feel like it'd
followed
be
through.
yeah, it'd be easier, and then also not starting it on New Year's. Like, there's a lot of pressure in the new year. You know, it's like a completely new year. You've got one whole revolution around the sun. All this pressure is sitting on you to like do this one specific thing.
Hmm.
I even saw some content that suggested that it shouldn't be like a specific thing. It should be like a broad topic. So that's what I like about Chase's like quote resolution here is because it's not something super specific that you cannot end up doing because, you know, making more time for yourself, there's not going to be like a specific event that will make him fail his resolution in that case.
Yeah. Like if you're doing a fitness one, like you could break your leg and then be out of it for half a year, probably more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long like recovery from breaking your legs takes, but I
3
assume that it would
months.
be okay. Yeah, well then I would assume it's pretty impeding. So to
That's
say the
true.
least.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're a quitter, I guess. But
If I had
I'm-
a broken leg, I'm not gonna continue a fitness routine.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna be walking. Something I think this is to the viewers. I think something that you're gonna learn about Logan and probably have already learned about really quick is that he often does not think before he speaks. So if you happen to have a broken leg and were offended by what he just said, don't take his opinion with a grain of salt, please.
you can just work out arms.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Kai, do you have
Well, I think.
Kai, do
No,
you have
go
those
ahead, Logan.
statistics that we told you
yes,
to
I
cue?
do. So,
Unbroken
top
leg fitness
New Year's
are just-
resolutions
Oh
for
my God.
2022 look like this, right? I'll read them down from number 10 going up to number 1. So,
Okay.
number 10, look for a new job. Number 9, be more environmentally friendly. Number 8 is take up a new hobby, sport, or other interest. Number 7 is travel more. Number 6 is sort out finances, cut back on spending. Number 5 is be more aware and take care of mental health. 4 is spend more time with family and friends. 3 is get fitter and take more exercise. Number 2 is eat healthier and change diet. And the number 1 overall New Year's resolution was to lose weight. What do we think about those? You know, what do we think about that?
To be honest with you, I was most surprised by I think it was what you just said was number 5. It said be more aware / something else. What was
Yeah,
it?
be more aware and take care of mental health.
So what do you think they mean exactly by like
I
be
think they
more
mean
aware?
is, I mean, obviously, if you like have depression or something, that's something that you can't take care of on your own. But I mean, I guess suggesting that it says be more aware of your mental health is, I guess, understanding your emotions and accepting them instead of just like letting an emotion engulf you.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I
I
think
think is what
there's
it's trying to get at.
there's with a lot of mental health things, a lot people don't either they don't really realize they have it or they don't want to admit they have it. So it's
Mhm.
probably
So
it's just
okay.
trying to say like be more aware of that you do have this thing and that you need to try and get help because they aren't always easy to figure out on their own.
Something I
Okay.
find a little
Okay.
ironic about this chart is like two of them basically make up the entire list because it talks about basically half of them mention money or things that involve money and the other half involve like becoming fit and healthy, which I just find interesting how from a single topic they were able to derive such a wide variety of actual resolutions.
Yeah, I also think that's of note. I think another thing that might be important is to look at like why is it that those are like the two things, finances and like health, or why are those the
Mhm.
two things that like so many New Year's resolutions are focused around? Like, is there anything else? To be honest with you, like all the ones I've ever made for myself and all the ones I've ever heard of really are have to do with finances and health. So do we think there's like something else, another category that you can be better at that doesn't correlate with either of those two? Like, I can't
I
even
mean,
think of one.
I
Hobby
feel
doesn't
like
have to
the
be around
hobby,
health.
yeah, because there
the
was
Yeah.
one
hobby
in
one
there
is
that
the
was
only
about
one that
hobby, but I
But isn't
actually
that sort of sorry, Chase, go ahead.
well no because you're gonna continue with that thought, so say what you're gonna
Okay.
say.
Well, do you think that like having a hobby is still like contributory to your health, like your overall mental health? Like I still feel like that's within the
It
realm.
could
Is
be,
there
but
something?
it could just be like, I want to start playing baseball because that seems fun, and then you play play
Okay.
baseball. It's not necessarily directly related to mental health. It could be, or just health in general, but it could be related, but it's not necessarily related.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
valid.
there could be like unintended results of starting a hobby that you didn't expect.
Okay. Logan, you were talking to. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Nice.
There's
Okay,
a car
there's
alarm
seat.
going off that I'm focused on. So
That was a
Alright.
car alarm.
Well, we hit 10.
So
Kai.
I just find it funny that like
Kai.
number 10 is look for a new job, and the truth is that if everybody who had like one of or most people who had one of these that related to finance, if they got a new job that ended up paying more, they'd be able to do all of it, like sort out finances, travel more.
That's
They'd
true.
be able to do that if they had like I guess a new job. I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking for a new job too. Like I mean, not
looking
during the
for a new
school year,
job.
but I do want a job because I like
Mhm.
money. I don't
you can
think
Fair.
you can take my place. You can
I
work at
do.
McDonald's.
I'd rather not. You
Take up
know
the
that
mantle.
I don't want to work at McDonald's.
you're the
No.
way you describe your
No.
job sounds rather not good.
You know, I think we should hear a little about Logan's job.
Let's.
Um.
You want
Like
to pull up your
McDonald's.
presentation, Logan, about McDonald's?
Oh no.
Just
Yeah,
give us a gloss over.
All right. While I'm finding it, it's basically McDonald's is bad because it's disgusting, and you don't get paid a lot.
There goes the
So-
McDonald's sponsorship, dude.
Logan, you made like 17 an hour, which is correct for a 17-year-old kid.
I made 17 an hour, and now I only make 15.
Because you
Did you-
cut
cut
your
your-
hours.
And also, they took 20% of my hours away this week. So take that how you will. So I went from
well-
5 to 4. So
Well, why? Because it was because you asked for more hours, wasn't it?
I asked for more, and then they gave me less. But it's also because our general manager went bye-bye. So
Okay, so is one of your New Year's resolutions to find a new job then?
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say that.
it's
Yeah, where you
just-
trying to
Just
work?
no.
It's a general goal in my mind, but I would not call it a New Year's resolution because if I get it to the end of the year with my McDonald's job, that's like a failure in its own. So I'm more like getting rid of the McDonald's job rather than finding a new job.
That's a good stepping. That's a good
Okay.
stepping stone. All right,
Well,
Kai.
So,
What was the statistic of? Was the statistic you had of success, like in terms
Yes.
of?
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
percentages here. So from a 2019 survey, we have about. How about we make a guess? Like, how many people do you think, like on a percentage, 1 to 100, how many people do you think stuck with their resolutions?
oh,
5.
very little. There's no way.
Yeah,
this
it's got to
high
be a
up
little.
there.
I'm thinking 20 to 30%.
Yeah, probably somewhere less than that.
So
Is it is it through the whole year or like for the first couple months?
the whole year,
It just
they
says
Okay.
stuck
they
through it
stuck with it.
through the
Then
whole
15%. 15.
15%.
Nah, 5%.
Logan is actually the closest here. It says 7% of all
Yeah.
surveyed
Wha-
participants stuck to their resolutions. And it does go on to note that 19% kept some but not all of their resolution. I don't really know what that means. I guess if it was like they kept part of the resolution but not the full resolution.
Okay.
I still find that insanely interesting. You know, there's obviously not much keeping people to their resolution, which is another
Yeah.
reason why I think resolutions cannot be too specific or people will fail them very quickly.
Yeah, they need to be more of a broad category, like
Mhm.
paces.
Yeah, because if it's too
Okay.
specific, then it's just easy to fall out of it.
Lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lose.
You just
L.
Lose.
So we've been going for about 14 minutes. I think it's a good time to transition into some sort of game. What were we gonna do first?
20 questions is what we have queued.
yes.
Okay.
All right.
So
All
Kai,
right, so
So-
for
Kai
yeah.
has an object in mind.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be an object.
Oh,
20
something. He has
questions.
something in mind.
An idea.
Yeah.
Is it an idea?
And we,
I
us
think he'll-
three, us
think
three
he'll
are
get
gonna
there.
Is
have.
it an animal?
No, you don't start
no,
yet.
we don't
Well,
start yet.
we'll
We're gonna
start
us
yet.
three are gonna have 20 questions to try and guess what Kai has.
All right. I'll take 8. You guys can get 6.
No,
So-
we're gonna we're gonna do it like this. We're
So
gonna
you
go.
guys-
We're gonna go. Chase is gonna ask a question, then I'm gonna ask a question, then Logan's gonna ask a question, then Chase, and we're gonna go like
Yeah.
that, so that
You
Logan
guys
doesn't.
don't want to like have like a little consensus, like a little
Well, yeah,
talky talk about the questions
we
you
could have a
asked?
talk about
Yeah,
a question.
yeah. It's
So
a
I
group.
but I have my object. I know what it is, or my thing, I should say.
Okay.
I don't want to.
So Kai,
Well,
keep track of how many questions we asked.
I am. I'm on a counter right
I
now.
feel like it's probably the best thing to start with is just, is it alive?
Okay, that's valid.
I
We
feel
can
like
we
that's
can
the
lock
best
that in.
one.
Are you going to count that as your question?
Yeah.
Yep, we're locking that in.
Okay, that's question number 1. Is it alive? No, it is not alive. It is not
It's
living.
not alive.
Okay.
Was it alive?
I know what it is. It's
Look,
a dead body. It's a Among Us dead body.
Is it alive? Okay.
All right, Finn.
It's an
Among Us.
Your guess is up.
All right. Does it have to do with a video game?
Ooh,
That's
what
your
I was
next
gonna-
question?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. That's perfect.
Doesn't have to do with the video game.
Among Us.
So, do you want me to answer in like yes or no, or try to expand upon the answer? I guess.
No.
Yes
how
or
we
no.
know.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Nothing more than that.
Okay. No.
Okay, so
No,
it doesn't relate to
okay.
a video game.
Great.
Interesting.
All right, Logster.
Okay. Was it alive?
That's
Okay.
fair.
You wasted a whole question, but it's okay. No, it was never alive.
It was
It's
never.
it's
Okay.
it's always been unliving.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Is it an idea? That
Whoa,
should
whoa,
be-
whoa,
that's
Logan,
a
Logan, hold on.
Okay, it's my
It's my
question. It's
turn.
my question.
and
Um,
Chase.
On the pool.
Mm. Is it something you could like go and touch right now, like without much hassle?
Like me personally, like
Yeah.
it would have to.
Yeah, like at where you're sitting at your desk right now, could you go and touch it within 2 minutes?
2 minutes. Yeah, I could. I could definitely touch it
You
within
could.
2 minutes.
That's good. That's progress,
Okay,
Chase. That's
okay,
progress.
okay.
Is
All right,
it a
I'm thinking-
door?
No, it's not yours.
So we've established that it's very, very dead and not alive at all.
So it could be a
4
door.
questions in, and we know it's alive and
Logan,
within 2 minutes
Logan,
of reach.
if it was a door, he wouldn't
it's
have asked
dead.
the time limit for him to go touch it because he has a door right behind him.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see the door in
that's-
his camera.
It's
So it's
right
someone
there,
in
dude.
his house then.
Huh.
Somewhere.
No, it's my question. It's my question.
Yeah, it is.
I'm thinking, is it smaller than you? Like,
Ooh, that's a good
like in terms of not necessarily in terms of
Like-
mass. It doesn't have to be, but like just like
weight
smaller
or
than you.
volume.
Just size.
Volume. Yes,
in
volume.
general.
I want to be honest with you. It's a little smaller than me. It's like
Okay.
it's hard to relate.
Okay.
Like I could probably get to the size of it, but like it would be a stretch to say the least.
Okay.
Oh.
That is 5 questions now. You are 1/4 of your way through all of your questions.
All right, Logan.
Like a cabinet. Huh. Okay.
Wait, Finn,
Where-
what did you ask? What was your question?
Like, is it
I-
bigger or smaller than?
Oh, right.
I-
My bad.
Okay.
Logan, you're up.
I'm gonna put this in the brainstorm pool, so I'm not asking it. Do
okay.
you think is it a piece of furniture is a good question?
Yeah. No, I think that's actually solid.
That's fine. No, that's good.
Okay,
You're gonna
okay.
ask
Is it a
that?
piece of furniture?
No, it is not a piece of furniture.
Okay, okay.
Okay. That narrows
I
it down.
don't know what this could be.
It's my question, huh?
Ooh, Chase, I have a good one for you.
What's up?
You know what? You ask, and I'll ask this one for mine.
Okay. Is it in your house?
Like inside of the house.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is inside of my house.
Okay, here's my question. It sort of piggybacks.
Yeah.
Can
okay.
we see it in your camera right now?
No, there's like 4 objects behind me, Finn.
There's nothing
There's a-
behind him. There's a
there's-
wall.
There's like
Yeah,
a
that
little
sounded more
thing-
badass in my head. Never mind.
It's like okay.
Okay,
No,
Logan, go ahead.
listen, you-
Let's
I don't-
first forget about that. Cut that.
That's maybe the worst question we could have asked.
You're one to talk, Thor.
Slightly
man.
smaller than Kai that's never been alive in his house, not the furniture.
Wait.
I like that's how Logan describes
Is his
it.
is his brother smaller than him? I can't picture it. Is he?
His
Yes,
brother's
Tom.
alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Is he dead?
Was he ever really alive?
Go check on your brother, Kai.
I don't think I will. He'll be fine. Logan, what is your
know.
question, please?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me think. It's
Brainstorm,
not a
something
piece
good.
of furniture, which is
Ask
weird.
if it's outside his room.
Is it outside of your room?
Absolutely, it is outside of my
So,
room.
okay, interesting.
Okay.
It's probably the kitchen then.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
too.
I know.
Maybe.
I'm thinking I know what it is. Here, let's think. Can Kai like ball up into the size of a toilet? Probably.
What? Wait, what?
Probably.
What?
It's a piece of furniture.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
furniture.
Would
Is
you
it made of-
qualify toilet a furniture?
It's a
Do you
furniture.
consider
Oh.
it furniture? Because
What's-
you were the one
I'm
who
looking at definition
answered
of
my
furniture.
question.
Hold on.
Look up if toilet is a piece of furniture.
I'm
Because
looking
it's
at
really
it.
just a
Consider
yeah.
is a toilet furniture.
Because if toilets are
Or maybe
furniture,
it's
I
an
would say
appliance.
a sink must be a
Furniture
furniture.
usually
You know.
refers to
Oh, it's a
movable
fixture,
things
it's a
furnishing
fixture.
space. Yeah.
So
So
I
it's
would
not-
say
It's a
toilet is
fixture.
not a furniture.
Interesting.
Okay,
Oh,
then it's
so-
probably now because of the way you just said it. I played a lot of Among Us. I played a lot of Among Us in my lifetime, Kai, and I know that when you try to like, but is
It's-
it really
hold on,
or like try to
hold on,
backtrack?
hold on.
That's probably it.
Is it in the bathroom?
Is that the question you're asking?
Yes.
No, it is not in the bathroom.
The frick, bro!
You have
so
used
close. We
half
use
of your
your
questions
yes, we've got half of our questions.
What? So
Very
it's,
So we
it's in
we
his
think
house,
critically.
outside his room. Is it in the kitchen? That would probably be a good question.
It's not
So it is-
alive. It's
Yeah,
not
it is
furniture.
I mean, we could just like weed out rooms at this point. Like,
Do you know
It's
all
not-
the rooms I have in my house, Chase?
a kitchen is a pretty popular one that's in most
Okay,
houses.
yeah, but like, who's gonna say you're gonna know the Lego room? Like, who's gonna count that?
I have a
It's-
Lego room. It's actually a
It's
closet.
slightly smaller than Kai.
Yeah.
Your mom is pretty
It's-
short, right? Oh, but
It's-
your mom's a lot.
Your mom is slightly smaller, correct? Don't get me wrong here. Don't get the question
It's,
twisted.
it's gonna be some obscure thing in his house that I don't even know exists.
Yeah, it's my question, right?
Yeah.
That is your question, Finn.
Ask him if it's an appliance. That's good.
Okay, does it make noise?
Yes, it does make noise. Well,
Okay. Oh,
Oh
you need to rephrase that.
no, you need to rephrase it.
Well,
That.
you need to ask, does it make noise on its own, like independently of action happening to it?
no, I can ask, does it make noise? Does it, like,
Just in
if
general,
I touch
does it
it,
make
yeah,
noise?
yeah,
In
regardless
general,
of whether
like,
whether or not you touch it.
The, what do you mean? This is
Like, if I
it's
touch,
directly.
Does it make noise?
yeah, if I touch my mouse, it will, like, if I touch this mouse right here, it's gonna
Mhm.
make noise. If it's sitting there, it's not. Just like, does
Okay,
it make
like
noise
your-
in general?
Hear me out. Your TV, it does not make noise unless it's on and it needs an input to be on. Or like your keyboard, it doesn't really make a noise unless you're typing on it.
Does it
Does it make-
emit
are you
a
saying-
noise like at
It's
all?
a
makes
TV.
noise
It's a
to play it.
TV. It's the
Okay,
TV.
yeah, I will answer the question. Count
It's
up.
the TV,
It does
bro.
make noise. It does make noise.
Okay.
Because technically
makes noise.
anything can make noise if you touch it.
So I'll just answer yes, it makes noise.
It's
you wanna
gotta
go
be
with
a
that?
No,
TV,
no,
bro.
it doesn't emit noise. It like does it emit noise?
Yes, it can emit noise.
Okay.
It's the TV
Interesting.
or speaker.
It's gotta be freaking like a TV, bro. Cause like I can picture Kai like curling up into a 72-inch flat screen or something, bro.
You can remorph my body.
There's
into
no
a
way. There's no way
72-inch.
Kai just like tells us what it is though. Like I
No,
don't know.
no.
He's
It's
smarter
not
than
a
that.
TV.
It's not.
Logan, it's your question, by the way.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. We
TV.
have 9 more. What you just ask?
Hey, Kai, is it a TV?
No,
can't-
you can't just.
You want that to be your question. He
No,
can't ask that.
no.
That is a yes or no question.
No, why not? Is it an appliance?
Is it? An
You want me to
appliance?
answer that?
Is it an appliance?
An
Kyle?
appliance is by the way, the definition of an appliance is if it's powered electrically and performs some function. So like if it's something to do with that, and it's an
Okay.
appliance.
No, it is not an appliance. Count up. You
Oh
have
my
8
lord.
questions remaining.
8
Does
questions
TV
left.
count as an appliance?
No,
Yes.
we just said what it. Well, yes,
Yes,
it does.
It's
It
powered
does.
electrically and has a function.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
just
just-
said what it was, Chase.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, I misspoke.
All right, Chisel.
Huh. I don't even know where to
I think
go
we're gonna
from this.
win.
We- it's not alive. It's not in his room. It makes
not furniture.
noise, but it's not a furniture or an appliance.
It's not furniture. It's
What is
air.
this?
It's the
He's not.
spirit
he
of
can
my
touch
dead
it.
dog.
It's
What'd
you
air's
say,
not
Chase?
smaller than Kai. What?
Let's see here.
And it was never alive either, so it can't be anything that was alive before.
Yeah. Is it? It makes noise. I'm so lost
T-bone.
here. I was gonna ask
It's a
if it's like.
T-bone steak.
I was gonna ask if it's a utensil, but it makes noise. So,
All right, 15 seconds on the play clock.
is it
Chase.
is it in the kitchen?
No, it
would
is
you
not
find
in the
this normally
kitchen.
in the kitchen? Okay.
No, not normally in the kitchen.
What other rooms does he
Same
have?
if it's in the garage.
The garage.
He doesn't
Is that-
have a car.
That
Yeah,
doesn't mean I don't have a garage,
A
Finn.
car is bigger than him.
Oh, that's right. His parents have cars too.
Anyways.
Oh, I thought you were guessing
I'm
car.
I'm a carless boy.
Yeah, just
Ooh,
ask
in
if
the
it's
car.
in the garage.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I will ask. I will ask if it's is it in the garage.
No.
what? There's
Right,
no
Chase.
where.
We
How
have
does
6 questions
it
left. We're
makes
not gonna get
noise?
this.
There's one essential part that you're missing here, and it's driving me crazy that you haven't like guessed this. But
Is it a physical object?
Wait. That's not your final question, is it, Logan?
No.
No question mark.
Move. The question is, does it move?
It's dead. It's not alive.
like,
No, does it move? Like, does it move? Does it have wheels?
does it have wheels?
Wheels. No, that's
No.
not the question.
That's
only
not the
thing that has
question.
wheels is a car, and Kai's not bigger than a car.
Logan,
you?
other things have
You've
wheels.
seen those little? You've seen those
Logan,
little
Logan,
tiny cars?
A suitcase has wheels.
Yeah.
No, see, look, Kai's asked. He wants me to ask that question because it doesn't have
Yeah,
wheels.
He already answered
Does
it.
it,
He
does
said
it have
no.
wheels?
He already
Yeah,
answered
it does not
it.
have wheels. You have 5 questions left.
Okay, Finn, that's on you.
What? No way. We have 5 questions. It does not have wheels.
It
The
makes
worst
noise.
questions
That's
we could
still like.
possibly ask. Well, ask if it's a physical object.
And he can touch
Yes.
it. We already established he can touch it.
Bruh.
Oh, it's probably like
Okay.
in his basement.
All right, Chase, get into. Yeah, he's
It's
he's
probably
in
like
his
it's probably
basement.
like some sort of weight thing or something. I don't know, like workout thing.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Is it like a?
No, Kai doesn't have workout machines, does
No,
he?
he just does dumbbells
Well,
because
we are-
the
yeah,
workout that we
yeah.
do is only dumbbells.
Is it? That's the only thing he has.
He has a pull-up bar, but
Kai, is it related to working out?
Nope.
penis balls.
4 questions.
4 questions.
Ah!
This is. He's gonna reveal it. And I'm gonna want to die.
You're gonna
Dude,
love.
4
You're gonna
questions.
love this, dude.
It's
No
not
way.
in his room, so there's that.
No, he can touch it. It's not alive,
You can
right?
touch it within 2 minutes.
Within 2 minutes. Like, are
What's
we
it?
talking like you're speed running to get there in 2 minutes, or you're like
It's in his
gingerly
house.
walking?
It's in his house.
Like it's in my house.
What's slightly small? Kai, you're a strange like shape because I don't know, like, yeah, you're a weird proportion, bro.
Well,
It's
Well,
just a little
What
bit
does that
smaller
even mean,
than
Finn?
him.
Where is the
that's
proportions weird?
racist.
Like, I don't
That's
know,
racist.
I don't know how to like visualize something smaller than you, bro.
I don't know what to tell you.
What? Look, like, visualize like a notebook.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is than Kai.
Does it hold knowledge / data? That's my final question.
What?
Knowledge / data. Okay.
That's not a question you're asking. Come on.
Do you want to Finn, remember, we already determined that it is not electrical. Okay?
So it can't be a
Yeah,
computer.
but like it could be a book. Books hold data, right?
He is
Yes,
It's,
what
it's a
book is
little
slightly
bit
smaller
smaller
than
than
me?
him. It's just a little bit
Yeah.
smaller
The
than
world's
him.
largest Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm redacting that question. I get one veto. And
Figured.
that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
That's so
help me, guys, please.
Just ask what it's
I don't
made
know
of,
what
what
to
it
ask
feels
either.
like
We've
a texture
wasted
our
or
questions.
Does it have metal in it?
Yes, it does have metal in
Yo, we got a yes.
Let's go.
Now I'm
it. Okay,
still
you have
lost.
3 questions remaining. It
Three
is metal in
questions.
it.
One for each of us. Come on.
Does it have plastic in it?
Does
Uh,
I don't know if mine has plastic in it. They
Just
can
so,
have
so we
plastic in
can
it.
confirm.
I'm gonna answer this. I don't know if mine has plastic in it. They can have plastic in it. You know what? I'm just gonna say no. Mine does not have plastic in it.
So is it just?
It's gonna get more
metal?
confusing if you think just no. There's no plastic in it.
no plastic. No.
Mass-produced
But it
item.
does have metal. It's a
It does have
mass-produced
metal.
item, slightly smaller than Kai, not alive. He can touch it in 2 minutes at a ginger walk.
I don't.
Although I never gingerly walk up my
Metal?
stairs.
Chase, when we up his stairs, he gave
Oh,
us
yeah.
an inkling.
Yeah, I'm trying to help
throwing
you
it
here.
off.
You have 2 questions left. I can tell you it's not in my basement.
Come on, Chase.
could- I
If you
could-
don't
I
get
could
it here,
leave-
if you don't get it here, the pressure's on me, bro. Come on.
Well, we're not answering until we finish the questions, but I don't even know what to ask anymore. Is it? It's metal.
It's metal, not furniture. That's crucial. Not in his kitchen. Not in the
It's
bathroom.
not an appliance either.
That's crucial. Very.
Wait,
What
wait.
is
He might be pulling a fast one. What if it's like a motorcycle? Because it's slightly smaller than him. It's
No,
not an
no.
appliance because it's not powered
He said
electrically.
it
It's
doesn't have
powered.
wheels.
You
What motorcycle is
Finn,
Kai gonna buy?
Your
that is
memory
all
is so
metal?
poor.
I think
know.
Finn is forgetting the motorcycle I own that has treads on it.
Oh, a snowmobile.
I was thinking that actually. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking.
My jet ski, my miniature canoe.
What
What?
is?
That's not a motorcycle. Miniature canoe. Oh my
Logan,
gosh.
please.
All right, Chase, you gotta clutch up here. Come on.
Lose. We are going to lose.
Come
That
on,
was
Chase.
that attitude.
Lose.
Yeah. What?
Would you
Oh
like?
my gosh.
Would you ever like put something on it?
Would I put
On
something
it.
on it?
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
Can you define what you mean by on it?
I
Or
don't know.
just,
Like,
like,
I would
on
set my
top.
phone on a table or a desk or like a bookshelf or a
I'm gonna answer this.
nightstand.
I have personally attached things to it. I don't know if I would describe it as like the same way you put a phone on a table, but you can put things on it.
What is
But
this?
you can put things
So
on
is it like a
this thing.
bulletin board?
It's not
Backpack, a
furniture.
backpack.
Actually, I want to correct that. It's not really things. It's like one thing that you can only really put on this thing.
Oh.
Wait, okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
You're gonna overthink this though. I'm telling you right now, you should not focus on
Chase, bulletin board is not a
Finn,
bad guess.
hold on.
Well, he
Finn,
said you can only put one thing on it, really.
Paper.
Let me
Is it
give
like
you
a
something you
flag?
need to focus on. It makes noise.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you should focus on.
Fan. It's a fan.
What would you put on a
You
fan?
can attach things to a fan. It can be plastic. It's not animate. It's furniture.
It's
though.
appliance.
It's an appliance
Oh,
furniture.
It's an
Yeah.
appliance and
Finn.
it's furniture.
It makes noise.
My dog makes
It can be a
noise.
speaker. Is a speaker an appliance?
Yeah.
Yes, it's powered electrically and has a function.
What is this? I feel like it's an obscure thing I don't know.
No, we're about to get.
No way.
We're getting debated. I have one question left, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what? I'm just gonna.
answer.
I'm gonna focus on the sound thing.
Yes,
Is it-
please.
Is the sound manually created?
What do you like a human has to input something for the
Yes,
sound to happen?
Yeah.
as opposed to it being on its own.
Keyboard it. Maybe
Yep.
it's keyboard.
There is definitely a manual input to the sound. You are now at 20 questions though.
Keyboard.
Yeah,
keyboard,
we have to.
keyboard,
We have to
keyboard.
make our.
Is a
Among Us
keyboard
here.
an appliance?
No, because he's touching it right now. He could touch it, and it's
Oh,
like
it's in
he
his
can walk.
room?
Yeah, it's in his room, and that was
Oh.
one of the
Yeah,
questions. we asked.
piano keyboard.
Oh, does he have a piano?
You put music on it.
That's
It's
it.
a
That's
piano.
gotta be it, bro.
It's a piano.
That's it.
There's no way. It's
Hard. Are we gonna? We're gonna hard confirm.
Yeah.
Piano.
Yeah.
Piano.
You know, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
No! He came so
Would you like-
far.
Would you like to know the final answer?
Yes.
And yeah,
It is a
yeah.
tuba.
Oh come on.
No,
I was on the track. That was pretty good.
No way,
It's-
tuba.
um,
I even
Yeah,
knew you
tuba.
played tuba too, bro.
Oh.
I was
Exactly, you
looking at.
do. Because you've seen
Yeah,
the
bro.
pictures.
Oh,
Yes.
that makes sense. Finn, you're supposed to
What?
know that, man.
I
I-
played the clarinet. I did not play the
Thing is,
tuba, bro.
all you guys had to do was like you went on the music part or the sound part, and then you just like diverged from sound completely until the very end when I'm
Yeah,
like,
we should have
remember that
kept
part
on
about sound?
we should have kept on the soundtrack.
We should, bro. I should have said it doesn't create music,
I didn't
We
know he
sh-
had a tuba.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
then
know
we
that
would have
either.
hard guessed
Finn,
tuba and piano.
Finn, you were the only
You
one
would've
that
guessed-
knew tuba, that he has a tuba.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
Chase, if you already knew it was an instrument, you could have very easily
Yeah.
gotten tuba.
That's
There's
true.
not that many metal
No.
instruments
We
out there.
should
It's
have
like
asked if it was if it was an instrument. I just didn't know you had like many instruments in your house.
I thought you only had
I
the
only
piano.
have one keyboard, one piano, and a single tuba.
All right.
And I guess I
Single
probably have
tuba.
like a tambourine and like a flutophone somewhere, but those aren't
Flutophone.
I have a guitar.
important.
Well, we
Okay.
have 10 minutes left, so let's move on to next topic.
We can go. It's our first episode. We can go over time if we have to.
We can
Chase.
go over.
Well, I don't think we needed a second game.
No.
Yeah, we can do the second game next time.
Mhm.
But our
Okay.
final topic, I think, is pertinent in that it's like one of the only things that all four of us have in common. We're all four of us are big gamers. I think we should start with how each of us got into gaming, like what we started with, the consoles we started with, why we got into it, like why we enjoy it so much. I think I'm gonna send it to Logan first.
Okay.
Okay.
Good start.
Oh no.
The guy that only
See.
plays RTS games.
No, I got Overwatch today. So
Oh, wow,
we
the
got Overwatch
10-year-old
today.
dead game.
it's not dead.
It's pretty
okay,
dead.
okay. You know, I'm here, Chase.
They
So
stopped supporting it, really.
my first gamer console was a DS.
Okay,
got off
that's
eBay.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
off of
played
eBay,
DS a lot.
valid.
Yeah, and then I got a Wii, and it's been downhill from there. So
Yeah, he went from
Downhill.
a DS to a Wii to RTS games.
computer. Oh yeah, I play RTS games. That's fun.
He plays only RTS games.
Only RTS
We tried
games.
playing Apex with him, bro. He's Garbo.
He can't do anything.
I play
Garbo
Apex
doo-doo.
and Valorant. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
one
good
time.
at them.
And I was lagging. I had high ping.
And I beat you.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
had
I beat
300 ping. All right. Anyway,
Alright,
you know,
Finn,
I think.
what's yours? What's your
Okay.
origins?
Yeah, let's hear the Finn story.
Let's see. We'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
It was a cold night in December 20. Okay, never mind. We'll just okay. So my dad. My dad, he played the Atari growing up, and so when I was like 5, he got like super hype about it all of a sudden. He's pretty impulsive. And he bought an Atari off of eBay, and we played that for a while, and I got addicted to Space Invaders, and I have to be careful because my mom is right over there, and I'm not supposed to say, but I used to sneak down to the basement at night when I lived in Connecticut, and I would play on that freaking thing like all night. But that's not important. The next year we got a Wii, which is when I really got into gaming. And like I used to grind Mario Kart. I got gold on every single map, even like reverse mirror mode. It was like it was so hype. But yeah, and then there was like a lull period where I just like was not like playing any games at all. And then I got my mom's boss's old Xbox 360. And I played Lego games on that. Yeah, I played Lego games on that.
games.
dude.
Let's
Those
go.
are
Yeah,
those are
bro.
so hard.
And then I got
Top Lego
addicted
games.
to that. Top Lego games?
Right now, yeah. Let's go. Top 3.
Okay, top 3. Number 3, Lego Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 2, Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars. And then
Yes.
number 3, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So those were my first big games, and then a few years ago on Thanksgiving, my aunt got me an Xbox Series S, and I've been using that thing ever since because I can't get my hands on one of the damn Xbox Series X's. So I've been addicted to that ever since. So how about Kai next?
All right. I want to say I don't remember what happened first, but I'm pretty sure first thing my mom's old computer, and this is one of those huge boxy computers. It was built into the screen, and it was like a giant cube that was probably bigger than me at the
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And on that computer, I used to play Plants vs Zombies, like the
I was gonna say-
OG Plants vs Zombies, and there was
That's
this
a good
other
one.
game. I don't remember what it was called. It was like this fish game where you'd have little fish in a tank and you'd have to feed them, and then like aliens would come in and try to kill your fish, and you had to defend against the fish, bro.
No
It
way.
was great. I'll try and find the game later.
That's
That was
something.
the start.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how we got it, but eventually we got an N64, like an original
Oh,
Nintendo
no
64.
way.
And I used to just play Mario Kart on it. And like that's the only game I'd play. It's the only game we had on it. And like me and my brother would race, and my brother would take the cart and like slam it right into the wall and be like, "I'm winning! I'm winning!" As I'm completing my first lap, and I'm like, "Yeah, good for you." And very very good memories on that. And then evolved up to the Wii, and that's where I played all the Star Wars games. I'm talking
Yeah,
Lego
boy.
Indiana Jones, Lego
Yeah.
Batman, bro, Lego Star Wars, all
Yeah,
the best.
bro.
It was the great era.
The
And
great era.
the great era. And then I think I got my Amazon Fire Kindle,
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
one of those too, bro.
and that's when I started my mobile gaming phase,
Mm.
which it was a lot of Kingdom Rush. I'm not gonna lie, it was like all Kingdom Rush for
Oh,
many
Kingdom Rush
years
so
in a row, with intermittent spurts of Wii games again. And then came the PC era, and I got this what I thought was super cool touchscreen computer. It was super ginormous display, and I played Minecraft on it all the way until I got the computer that I have currently, which I got in 8th grade. And I still played Minecraft, and I still play Minecraft, but it's just not what it used to. Yeah, I do
Not what it
cheat. I
used
love
to
to
be.
cheat. It's not what it used to be. And now I play Apex with these fine gentlemen and sometimes Logan.
Yeah, sometimes
Logan.
Logan.
Fine gentlemen.
Sometimes Logan, you weren't included in that.
So the reason I chose Kai to go third is because we're leaving Chase because I think he has the most elaborate and
Yes.
interesting gaming origin story. So
I
Chase,
do.
let's hear it.
I
This
do.
dude's been gaming since like he was born,
I
bro.
have a
He
very-
was in the crib and he was on that DS, bro.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
so I mean, I can't remember exactly where I really started. I can remember some of the oldest consoles I probably played on was the GameCube and Wii. Definitely, I mean, there was definitely like the DS and stuff was in there. But I mostly played the Wii for a while, big fan, played Nintendo games a lot. Then went into the Wii U, which I think is still probably one of the most underrated consoles of all time.
Easily.
No way,
and then-
no.
We could have an entire episode on the Wii U. I'm very passionate
We can
about
have a
that.
discussion.
That's mostly where I grew up was the Wii. That was like, I don't know, like whenever it came out, and I played that for years. But I eventually got a laptop where I started playing some. I think I played a little bit of Minecraft here and there, some other little games. But I didn't really get much into PC gaming. I was still really just kind of playing Nintendo games, PlayStation games. But it was probably around the time that PUBG was really popular, and I really wanted to get. I really wanted to
let's
get
go.
PUBG. I saw everybody playing it. I'm like, I want that game. So I got the money out. I went to ask my mom. I'm like, would you come buy this for me, please? And she's like, I'll be there in a minute. So I go back upstairs, and as I'm waiting for her to come up, I see a stream about an upcoming Battle Royale game called Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite Battle Royale.
And I go to the website, and it says it was like the Battle Royale game was $20 at the time, and it said coming free in like a couple days. And I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for this. This looks awesome, and it's not $20. So when on the first day Fortnite went free, I played it, and I played that for a couple years, and that's kind of what started me on PC gaming, and then from there it's just spread into like everything pretty much.
Everything. He plays everything,
Except
bro.
Xbox. I've barely played any Xbox.
Yeah, that's the
Xbox is
cringe
just
part.
I think
the
it's
best.
it's actually really ironic that Finn, you are wearing a headset that has some green on it, and I'm wearing like the official PlayStation 5 headset, which is
Yeah, it's
the,
kind of
the duality.
yeah, the duality of man.
But
Yeah.
And I'm the only
Yeah.
one wearing earphones.
Yeah, it's true because he plays with earphones. Next, I want to talk a little bit about what games we're currently playing. Kai touched on it a little bit, but we can go over this part quickly because yeah. So Kai, you said
What do you
that
want? Apex, right?
yeah, that's
Is
our
that what
that's at least
that's
for
our
right now. Me and
right now.
Kai, that's our main game.
That's our go-to, you know. Finn out here is a Loba
I was
main
playing
with
Apex
that
for
3K damage game.
I was playing Apex for a while, and then Finn, once crossplay released, Finn started getting into it a little bit. So we played together, and then when we met Kai, we got him on Apex. So we were all playing together for a while. I've recently been playing a lot more Valorant than Apex, but still play Apex from time to time.
Yeah, I've also been getting into Valorant. I also want to preface that Chase and I have known each other much longer than we've known either of these guys. And that's our friendship is very we're very thankful to Fortnite for it because
True.
that's how we got really close. Yeah, but right now, Chase kind of stepped back from Apex, so that's kind of me and Kai's game now. I'm a Loba main, like Kai already mentioned. I have my 3K badge, pretty proud of that.
Fine.
Kai is a Rampart main and refuses to even purchase any other legend. I
Part of
respect
that
his devotion.
1%, bro.
I do
Yeah, he's
respect
part of that 1%. And then Chase, when he played, he's really good. He used to play your Watson main. Yeah, and right now I am dabbling a little bit in Valorant, but Apex is still my main game. Like all four of us played Valorant last night after recording the trailer.
It was something.
It was
It
something.
was interesting game.
I was on the bottom of the leaderboard.
It's okay,
That's
Logan.
okay.
We appreciate your
We
presence.
appreciate the
Yes.
effort, really.
Yeah,
Indeed we do.
You didn't get 0
Thank you.
kills, okay? That's
Yeah,
that's
I
all
got
that's
at least
important.
2 around. So
So
I
Chase,
don't
you've
know
been
about
playing
per
a lot
round.
of Valorant, and you were playing that VR Resident Evil 4, right?
Yes.
Recently.
Yes.
Okay.
Lot of that.
Very cool. So Logan, I think you have the most interesting currently played games right now. So let's
That's
hear a
right.
little bit about what you're playing.
I play Age of Empires 4. Terrible at it. Really good. Okay. But I grabbed the gold edition or whatever. Trash. It said I would get like this chart, and I did not even. I don't understand where that is, but whatever. And then I got Overwatch today, and I'm terrible at it, so that's fun. What
Wow.
else do I play? I play
What a
Boom City
guy.
Battles 2.
He does. He has the premium for that, by the way.
Let's go. $8.
Let's go.
Not
Yeah,
worth it.
baby.
Let's
Well,
go.
I think that about wraps it up. Covered everything we wanted to cover.
I think so.
Yeah.
We had more queued for today, but we've already definitely hit the 45 minute
Indeed.
that we approximate. Some days we'll obviously have episodes that go longer or shorter, but we're gonna normally aim around 45. So I'm sure we'll talk more about gaming and things. That's sort of our thing. So we'll probably talk about that a lot more. But for now, that's all we've got. So next week, we don't know exactly what topics we'll be talking about. But the following week, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend, we're going to have our first guest on the podcast. And we'll go from there. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening, for those of you that are on the audio platforms. And we hope to see you next week, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Peace.